Welcome to Timeless Wheels.
Number 1.
1957 Pontiac Super Chief Catalina. Price, $24,800. Location, Delaware. Step back into the golden era of American motoring with this 1957 Pontiac Super Chief Catalina two-door hardtop, a beautiful representation of the optimism and bold styling that defined the late 1950s. Finished in a crisp two-tone blue and white combination, this Catalina carries itself with a presence that's both elegant and unmistakably vintage. Under the hood sits Pontiac's celebrated 347 Ci Stratostreak V8 equipped with the legendary tri-power setup, feeding smooth and confident power through the Stratoflight automatic transmission. It's a mechanical pairing that helped solidify Pontiac's reputation for performance during the decade. The exterior showcases all the iconic styling cues of the era: missile-inspired side inserts with star-style accents, bright chrome bumpers and trim, graceful tail fins, and fender skirts that enhance its classic silhouette. The body color 14-inch wheels, wearing Pontiac-styled covers and wrapped in Coker Classic white walls, complete the look, while the Continental kit at the rear adds a touch of high-end, showroom-ready flair. The seller notes that the tires were replaced in 2016, and a Willwood power-assisted brake master cylinder has been fitted to give improved stopping confidence while maintaining the car's vintage character. Inside, the cabin is an inviting blend of shades of blue, with bench seats upholstered in vinyl and cloth. Star Chief dash badging, an AM radio, heater, locking glove box, and matching blue carpets and rubber mats evoke a time when cars were built with both personality and craftsmanship. The white two-spoke steering wheel with its chrome horn ring frames a horizontal 120 mph speedometer and auxiliary gauges. The odometer currently shows 8K miles, though the actual mileage is unknown, as approximately 9K miles. Under the hood, the Tri-Power V8 stands proudly with chrome valve covers and an alternator, providing a clean and classic engine bay presentation. The engine requires starting fluid in one of the provided videos, but once running, it delivers the deep, smooth tone expected from a 1950s Pontiac. Underneath, some corrosion is visible on various underbody components, expected for a vehicle of this age but worth noting for collectors. Accompanied by car show trophies and offered with a clean Delaware title, this 1957 Pontiac Super Chief Catalina is more than just a car. It's a rolling example of mid-century American style, engineering, and pride. Whether destined for weekend cruising, local shows, or a private collection, it embodies the charm, power, and unmistakable character of one of Pontiac's most memorable years.
Number 2.
1969 Buick Grand Sport GS 400 Stage 1. Price, $33,200. Location, United States. Buick may not be the first name people shout when talking about classic American muscle, but this 1969 Buick GS Stage 1 proves without question that the brand belonged in a heavyweight category. This particular example stands tall with a freshly rebuilt 455 V8, pulled from a 1970 GSX, one of the most iconic Buicks ever built. With only 20 miles on the new engine, it's essentially starting a new life, ready to deliver monstrous torque and unmistakable Buick smoothness for years to come. It's paired with its factory Stage 1 automatic transmission, which has also been rebuilt, ensuring the drivetrain is as strong and reliable as it is powerful. The exterior is a showstopper. Brilliant red metallic paint laid down with great depth and shine, beautifully accented by a black vinyl roof that completes the car's classic late 60s muscle look. The stance is further enhanced by Buick Rally wheels wrapped in nearly new tires, while the front end has been completely rebuilt with new bushings and components to restore factory-tight handling. This GS doesn't just look good, it drives with confidence and authority. Inside, the cabin remains remarkably original. Aside from a new headliner, the interior has been preserved in superb condition, showcasing the quality Buick was known for. The bucket seats, center console, and horseshoe shifter create an unmistakable muscle car atmosphere, while the period-correct details make it feel genuinely authentic. Factory options such as air conditioning, currently needing a charge, power steering, and power front disc brakes elevate this Buick beyond brute force, delivering refinement that sets it apart from many of its more raw competitors. An aftermarket drag-end tachometer adds a subtle performance touch, reminding you what lurks beneath the hood. Only 1,256 GS Stage 1 hardtops were built in 1969, and just 832 were paired with the automatic transmission, making this example not just desirable, but genuinely collectible. Documentation and receipts for the extensive work performed accompany the car, adding peace of mind and enhancing its long-term value. With a fresh engine rebuild, the next owner will need to complete a careful 500-mile break-in before switching from break-in oil to regular oil. After that, the 455 is ready to deliver its full fury. Strong, rare, beautifully restored, and loaded with classic Buick charm, this 1969 GS Stage 1 is an investment-grade muscle car that impresses in every way, from show-quality looks to tire-shredding power. A true standout for any collector or weekend cruiser seeking something distinctive and undeniably powerful.
Number 3.
1968 Ford Mustang Coupe. Price: $27,500. Location: United States. The 1968 Mustang represents one of the defining moments in Ford's pony car legacy, refined, stylish, and unmistakably iconic. This beautifully kept C-Code Mustang Coupe stays true to the formula that made the Mustang a sensation, a compact, sporty body wrapped around a V8 power heartbeat, with plenty of style to make each car feel personal. Under the hood sits the reliable and responsive 289 V8, paired with a smooth-shifting 3-speed automatic transmission. With power steering, this classic is easy and enjoyable for anyone to take out on the road. Finished in a rich gold metallic exterior, the car glows in the sunlight, while the contrasting black C-stripe adds a sporty touch without losing its elegant character. Matching gold wheels with center caps paired with white wall tires continue the refined theme, creating a standout look that sets it apart from the more common Mustang color choices. This is a car that draws attention not through flash, but through style and sophistication. Inside, you're welcomed by a remarkably comfortable cabin, trimmed in gold vinyl seats with a clean and classic appearance. This example was optioned with a deluxe interior package, bringing faux wood accents to the dash, door panels, and steering wheel, elevating the interior to a more upscale experience. An AM/FM/cassette player has been fitted for added practicality, and the deluxe overhead console adds another touch of period charm. The trunk is also well presented, featuring a matching spare wheel, a plaid trunk mat, a plaid tire cover, and even a car cover to protect the Mustang when parked or stored. This attention to detail extends throughout the car, showcasing the care it has received over the years. Solid, straight, and wonderfully preserved, this 1968 Mustang offers a refreshing alternative to the usual red, white, and blue examples seen at many shows. It's elegant, distinctive, and mechanically dialed in, a true classic that's ready for weekend drives, car meets, or simply being admired. A timeless piece of Ford history with all the right touches.
Number 4.
1958 Chevrolet Impala. Price: $27,800. The 1958 Chevrolet Impala remains one of the most iconic American automobiles ever produced, an undeniable symbol of style, luxury, and the cultural spirit of the late 1950s. With its graceful proportions, sweeping body lines, and unmistakable triple taillight design, the '58 Impala marked Chevrolet's bold entry into a new era of refined performance and sophisticated road presence. This particular Impala Sport Coupe, listed as STK 4023, underwent an attentive restoration in 2022, bringing the car back to a stunning show-ready condition. Dressed in crisp Arctic white, the exterior highlights every sculpted curve, while the gleaming chrome trim and polished stainless details add brilliance from every angle. The period-correct 15-inch Kragar chrome wheels wrapped in white wall radial tires give the car a timeless stance that captures the true essence of classic cruise nights. Inside, the cabin feels like stepping back into Chevrolet's golden era. The new red, gray, black cloth upholstery faithfully recreates the original factory pattern, delivering both comfort and authenticity. The classic Impala steering wheel, elegant dash, and well-preserved headliner and door panels work together to create an interior atmosphere that is both nostalgic and inviting. Tinted window glass adds a subtle modern touch while preserving the car's vintage charm. Beneath the hood lies a reliable and spirited 350 Ci GM crate engine, enhanced with an Edelbrock intake, 4-barrel carburetor, and dual exhaust. This combination offers smooth power delivery and a satisfying exhaust note befitting a true American classic. Paired with a TH350 3-speed automatic transmission and a 3.08:1 rear differential, the Impala offers relaxed cruising manners ideal for weekend drives or local shows. Power steering and power disc/drum brakes ensure comfortable handling and confident stopping power, making it a pleasure to drive on today's roads. Admired by collectors for its beauty, craftsmanship, and historical importance, The 1958 Chevrolet Impala stands as a legendary model that defined an era. This beautifully restored sport coupe is more than just a classic car. It's a statement piece, a rolling work of art, and a worthy addition to any serious collection. A truly captivating example that is ready to be enjoyed, shown, and proudly displayed.
Number 5.
1968 Chevrolet Impala. Price, $38,300. This 1968 Chevrolet Impala Fastback stands as a wonderfully preserved example of Chevrolet's late 60s full-size style, sleek, confident, and unmistakably bold. Powered by its numbers-matching 327 CI 4-barrel V8, this Impala retains the original heart that defined its character from day one. Paired with the numbers-matching Powerglide automatic transmission, it delivers that smooth, effortless cruising feel the Impala nameplate is known for. With factory air conditioning, power steering, and dual exhaust, this car provides a relaxed driving experience that still carries a hint of muscle-era personality. Finished in beautiful black paint, laid down cleanly over a very straight body, this fastback commands attention wherever it goes. The lines flow gracefully from nose to tail, showcasing one of Chevrolet's best fastback designs. Rally wheels with raised white-letter tires add classic curb appeal, while the newly installed polished aluminum radiator helps the 327 run cool in all driving conditions. The original black bench seat interior has aged remarkably well, offering an inviting, authentic 1960s cabin that feels both familiar and timeless. Under the hood, a set of headers feeds into a dual exhaust system that gives the car a warm, throaty tone, just enough to remind you that this full-size cruiser has plenty of life under the pedal. The included factory-build sheet adds documentation and provenance, a valuable detail for collectors and enthusiasts alike. Whether you're cruising the highway, gliding through town, or showing it off at weekend gatherings, this 68 Impala is the kind of classic you can start, drive, and enjoy immediately. It's a well-sorted driver-quality car that blends originality, comfort, and style into one irresistible package, an enduring symbol of Chevrolet's golden era.
Number 6.
1969 AMC AMX 394 Speed. Price, $30,500. Location, San Diego, California. This 1969 AMC AMX 390 is a true expression of late 60s American muscle, compact, aggressive, and designed with performance at its core. Acquired by the current owner in 2021, the car received significant cosmetic and mechanical attention, including a full refinish in blue accented by bold white stripes. Its Magnum 500-style 14-inch wheels were powder-coated in black for a more purposeful stance, and key components such as the 4-barrel carburetor, timing set, water pump, radiator, tires, and front brake hardware were replaced to ensure strong road manners. Originally finished in Alamosa Aqua Iridescent, this AMX now carries a sharper, more modernized presence while maintaining classic cues like faux hood vents, AMX badging, and body color bumpers. The BF Goodrich Radial T/S has enhanced both grip and appearance, backed by upgraded power-assisted front disc brakes and refreshed calipers, pads, and rotors. Inside, the cabin retains its sporty factory look with saddle vinyl bucket seats, matching door panels, and clean carpeting. Wood grain trim adds a touch of period-correct flair, and the Hurst shifter, with its classic black knob, reminds you this is a driver's machine. The 3-spoke wheel fronts a 140 mph speedometer, tachometer, clock, and auxiliary gauges neatly arranged on the dash. The odometer shows 40k miles, with about 1k added under current ownership. Under the hood beats the heart of the AMX legend, the Xcode 390 Ci V8, delivering power through a 4-speed manual transmission. The engine benefits from several recent upgrades, including a new carburetor, timing components, water pump, battery, and an aluminum radiator to keep temperatures in check. A dual exhaust system ensures the big V8 soundtrack remains appropriately muscular. Offered at no reserve with a clean California title, this 1969 AMX 390 is a striking, well-sorted example of AMC's boldest performance coupe, compact in size, but huge in attitude.
Number 7.
1968 Chevrolet Chevelle. Price, $29,600. This 1968 Chevrolet Chevelle presents itself as a beautifully maintained and tastefully upgraded classic, combining timeless muscle car styling with modern performance enhancements. From its bold stance to its clean detailing, this Chevelle stands out immediately as a car that has been cared for and improved with purpose. Under the hood sits a newly built 383-stroker, equipped with Edelbrock aluminum heads and intake that help the engine breathe efficiently and produce strong, responsive power. The setup delivers a noticeable punch off the line and maintains smooth power delivery throughout the rev range. Paired with a 350 turbo automatic transmission, the drivetrain offers reliability and ease of use while still delivering classic muscle excitement. Power is transferred to the pavement through a Ford 9-inch rear end fitted with 4.10 Posey gears, giving the car rapid acceleration and excellent traction. Supporting components include headers and a free-flowing dual exhaust system, giving the Chevelle the throaty, aggressive sound expected from a proper American muscle car. The braking system has been significantly upgraded as well, featuring Wilwood-drilled and slotted disc brakes on all four wheels, which provide confident, consistent stopping power even under spirited driving. Complementing the mechanical upgrades are a chrome power brake booster, chrome power steering pump, and a chrome tilt steering column, adding both function and visual appeal. The exterior of the car is one of its strongest highlights. The red paint has been laid down beautifully over a laser-straight body, showcasing clean lines and excellent panel alignment. The floors, frame, and trunk are all very solid, reflecting a vehicle that has lived a well-preserved life. Classic American racing chrome torque thrust wheels complete the aggressive stance, giving the Chevelle a look that blends period correctness with bold presence. Inside, the cabin features a very nice black bench seat interior with cloth inserts, offering both comfort and a touch of vintage charm. The seating, panels, and trim appear well kept, making the interior a pleasant place for cruising. A modern AM/FM digital radio has been added to provide updated convenience while still keeping the original dash style intact. Overall, this little red Chevelle performs exceptionally well. It runs strong, drives confidently, and feels tight on the road, with plenty of power on tap when you want it. Combined with its striking stance, upgraded components, and clean presentation, this 1968 Chevrolet Chevelle offers an excellent opportunity for anyone seeking a classic muscle car that's ready to hit the streets or shine at local shows.
Number 8.
1966 Pontiac Grand Prix. Price: $47,100. This 1966 Pontiac Grand Prix stands as a refined expression of Pontiac's performance-minded philosophy of the era, a full-size coupe with the style, presence, and muscle to match its reputation. First introduced in 1962 as a sporty evolution of the Catalina, the Grand Prix carried the influence of the legendary John DeLorean, blending executive-level comfort with road-ready performance. This beautifully restored example, STK 3954, embodies that original vision with impressive authenticity and classic Pontiac character. Restored in 2019, the exterior presents exceptionally well. The body lines are straight and crisp, finished in a smooth two-stage silver metallic that highlights the car's elegant proportions. Chrome trim shines beautifully, complemented by classic factory wheel covers, BF Goodrich Silvertown white wall tires, and rear fender skirts that enhance the coupe's sleek, upscale appearance. It's a look that perfectly captures the sophistication that set the Grand Prix apart from its contemporaries. The interior continues the theme of tasteful luxury. Fresh two-tone embossed vinyl upholstery pairs with matching door panels, new carpeting, and handsome wood grain accents. The full-length center console and floor shifter add a sporty touch, while factory options, power-tinted windows, a complete analog gauge cluster, and original AM radio preserve the period-correct charm. Even the factory air conditioning unit remains in place, needing only a bit of TLC to return to full function. Under the hood sits Pontiac's iconic 389 Ci V8, rebuilt and upgraded during restoration. Originally rated at 325 horsepower and equipped with a Carter 4-barrel carburetor, the engine now breathes through an Edelbrock Performer 4-barrel for heightened reliability and performance. Power is delivered through a turbo-hydromatic 3-speed automatic transmission to the factory rear differential, providing smooth and confident acceleration. The chassis reflects Pontiac's commitment to a balanced driving experience. Coil spring suspension, power steering, power disc/drum brakes with dual master cylinder, and free-flowing exhaust all work together to deliver a ride that remains comfortable yet capable, true to its full-size GTO reputation. Solid, clean underpinnings reinforce the quality of the restoration and the care this vehicle has received. With few surviving examples of this model, especially in such thoughtfully restored condition, this 1966 Grand Prix represents a rare opportunity for the dedicated Pontiac collector. Elegant, powerful, and unmistakably classic, it stands ready to take pride of place in any enthusiast's garage. Let this beautifully preserved piece of Pontiac history be the next standout in your collection.
Number 9.
1965 Sunbeam Tiger MKI. Price: $72,900. This 1965 Sunbeam Tiger MKI captures everything enthusiasts love about mid-60s open-air motoring. Lightweight British roadster charm combined with unmistakable American V8 power. Finished in a brilliant blue accented by silver racing stripes, the car immediately commands attention, while the black convertible top and polished chrome details give it a timeless, refined presence. As a genuine Tiger, authenticated by its VIN B9470925 LRXFE, this example stands proudly among the most desirable Anglo-American performance machines of its era. Beneath the hood lies a 302 Ci V8 producing an impressive 321 horsepower, more than enough to turn this compact roadster into a true performer. The setup includes a Holley 4-barrel carburetor, aluminum radiator, chrome air cleaner, and chrome headers feeding into a dual exhaust system that emits the deep, confident tone these cars are known for. Paired with a 4-speed manual transmission and supported by power front disc brakes, the Tiger delivers a spirited and engaging driving experience that feels raw, mechanical, and wonderfully connected to the road. Its exterior presentation is equally striking. Mini-Lite-style wheels wrapped in BF Goodrich radial T/A tires enhance its purposeful stance, while chrome bumpers, a chrome roll bar, and a classic luggage rack complete the period look. Inside, the cabin features black leather seats detailed with blue piping, providing both comfort and visual contrast. The wood-rim steering wheel fronts a full suite of Smith's gauges, including a 140 mph speedometer, tachometer, and full auxiliary readings. An AM/FM radio rounds out the interior, simple, functional, and true to the era. Showing 56,076 miles, this previously restored Tiger retains the unmistakable personality that has made the model a cult favorite. Originally based on the Sunbeam Alpine but re-engineered with help from Carroll Shelby himself, the Tiger earned its reputation as a compact rocket, quick, agile, and delightfully unpredictable in all the right ways. This MKI stands as a beautifully finished, highly collectible example that blends authenticity, charm, and thrilling V8 performance. For the enthusiast seeking a classic roadster with both pedigree and punch, this Sunbeam Tiger is as compelling as they come.
Number 10.
1956 Ford Thunderbird. Price: $30,100. Location: Pennsylvania. This 1956 Ford Thunderbird takes the spirit of Ford's iconic two-seat roadster and pushes it far beyond its original luxury sport intentions. Introduced in 1955 as Ford's stylish answer to the Corvette, the Thunderbird was originally marketed as a refined personal roadster. Sporty, yes, but with comfort and amenities borrowed from Ford's full-size lineup. This example, however, leans firmly into high-performance territory. Built more like a 427 SC Cobra than a traditional T-Bird, it offers an entirely different, and far more aggressive, driving experience. Finished in sleek black, the body presents well overall and comes paired with a removable 1955-style hardtop. The exterior is complemented by classic Hallebrand-style alloy wheels wrapped in BF Goodrich radial T/A tires, giving the car a purposeful and muscular stance. Inside, the restored red vinyl interior stands in sharp contrast to the dark paintwork. The cabin features a beautifully preserved dash cluster with original gauges, a SunPro touch, and a neatly installed SunPro auxiliary gauge set beneath the dash. The upholstery and carpeting remain in very good condition, and a Kenwood AM/FM/cassette unit adds period-appropriate entertainment. Where this Thunderbird truly distinguishes itself is under the hood. According to the owner, the original Y-Block V8 has been swapped for a much more formidable 460 Ci big block. With cast-iron heads, an Edelbrock aluminum intake, a mild performance cam, electric fuel pump, and a Holley Brawler dual-feed carburetor, this engine combination delivers serious torque and a deep, unmistakably muscular sound. Exhaust gases flow through cast-iron manifolds into a free-flowing system equipped with cutouts, ideal for those who enjoy a little drama at the flip of a switch. Cooling is updated with an aluminum radiator to keep temperatures in check. Backing the big block is Ford's durable C6 3-speed automatic transmission, well known for its ability to handle high horsepower. The rear differential appears significantly upgraded as well, though specific details aren't available. The chassis has been reinforced in multiple locations to handle the added power, while steering is improved by a power rack and pinion setup. Braking is handled by a 4-wheel power disc system, ensuring the car stops as confidently as it accelerates. This 1956 Thunderbird is not your typical first-generation T-Bird. It's a bold, performance-oriented reimagining of one of Ford's most beloved classics. If you're searching for a 56 that delivers far more excitement than the factory ever intended, this custom-built, big-block Thunderbird offers exactly that.
Number 11.
1966 Ford Shelby GT350H. Price: $42,800. This 1966 Ford Shelby GT350H is far more than a collectible classic. It is a piece of Mustang heritage reborn as a serious, track-proven race machine. Originally famous as the Rent-A-Racer, created through the partnership between Shelby American and Hertz in 1965, the GT350H quickly became legendary for offering everyday drivers a weekend taste of true Shelby performance. This particular example, STK3973, has undergone a full transformation, emerging as a highly capable vintage race car with an impressive competitive resume. Finished in the striking combination of Guardsman blue with crisp white stripes, the car presents all the attitude expected from a Shelby. The fiberglass front clip with R-Spec nose, Shelby hood, GT350 striping, quarter window covers, and period American racing wheels complete the iconic look. It sits confidently on 15-inch BF Goodrich radial T/A tires, giving the car a planted and aggressive stance befitting its racing pedigree. Inside, the Mustang has been fully repurposed for competition. A dedicated racing bucket seat with 6-point harness, quick-release steering wheel, full SCCA-approved roll cage, Halon fire suppression system, vented plexiglass rear window, and a custom dashboard fitted with Stewart Warner gauges transform the cabin into a pure driver's environment. Every detail reflects its purpose: lightweight, functional, and engineered for performance. Its racing achievements are equally impressive. This GT350H has competed extensively along the East Coast in various vintage racing series. It earned first in class at the Classic Daytona 24-Hour in 2015, finishing fourth overall, and secured 2 SCCA Southeast Division championships, firmly proving its capability on the track. Under the hood lies a professionally built 302 Ci Windsor V8, equipped with internal upgrades, cast-iron heads, aluminum intake, Willys Racing dual-inlet carburetor, MSD ignition, an oil cooler with accumulator system, aluminum radiator with electric fan, and free-flowing exhaust. Power feeds through a TEX Racing 4-speed manual transmission to a stout 9-inch Ford Positraction rear end with floating axles and 3.89:1 gearing. The chassis features manual steering, disc/drum brakes, HD sway bars, Koni shocks, and a Watts-Link rear suspension setup, ensuring sharp, predictable handling at racing speeds. Also included are spare parts such as magnesium racing wheels with Hoosier tires, extra Koni shocks, and an additional nodular differential with 3.25:1 gears, perfect for tuning the car to various tracks and conditions. For enthusiasts seeking a true track-ready Shelby Mustang with history, performance, and authenticity, this GT350H stands out as an exceptional opportunity. A highly capable vintage race car with unmistakable Shelby pedigree, ready for competition or pride of place in any serious collection.
Number 12.
1963 Ford Falcon Futura Convertible. Price: $26,500. Location: The Villages, Florida. This 1963 Ford Falcon Futura convertible blends classic early 60s charm with the performance and drivability upgrades enthusiasts love today. Originally finished in rose beige, this Futura has been treated to a vibrant red repaint that pairs beautifully with its tan power-operated soft top and beige interior. Under the hood sits a 302 Ci V8, far more potent than anything offered from the factory in '63, paired with a smooth 4-speed automatic transmission. It's a tasteful and well-executed restomod that maintains the Falcon's light, nimble personality while adding muscle where it counts. The exterior presents well, with chrome bumpers, replacement glass, dual exhaust outlets, and a clean, uncluttered look thanks to removed badging. A power-operated tan convertible top and matching boot cover make open-air cruising effortless. While there is a crack in the rear deck paint, the car retains a strong visual presence. Bright 14 Craigar S/S wheels wrapped in BF Goodrich Silvertown dual redline tires complete the period-correct yet sporty look. Inside, the cabin has been reupholstered in attractive beige vinyl with pleated cloth inserts, extending to the door panels for a cohesive feel. Low-back bucket seats, a rear bench, a center console, power windows, and a floor-mounted shifter give the cockpit a comfortable and engaging layout. Modern touches include a Panasonic head unit feeding Sony speakers tucked neatly in the trunk. A wood-rimmed wheel frames classic horizontal instrumentation, with the 5-digit odometer showing 79k miles, around 1k added by the current seller. Mechanically, this Falcon has been thoughtfully upgraded. The 302 Ci V8 features an Edelbrock carburetor and intake, MSD ignition, Ford Motorsport valve covers, tubular headers, and an aftermarket dual exhaust with Dynamax mufflers, creating a throaty, confident sound. Recent work includes a new radiator, fuel pump, and inline fuel filter. A Mustang 2 front suspension and a newer rack and pinion setup greatly improve handling and steering feel, while four-wheel disc brakes provide modern stopping power. The replacement 4-speed automatic transmission sends power through an Inland Empire driveshaft to the rear wheels. The seller notes oil and transmission fluid leaks, but overall the car runs strong. Fresh upgrades, classic styling, and open-top cruising come together beautifully in this well-sorted Falcon Futura. With its balanced blend of vintage appeal and modern performance enhancements, it's ready for weekend drives, local shows, and years of top-down enjoyment.
Number 13.
1963 Chevrolet Impala. Price: $28,500. Location: Pennsylvania. This beautifully restored 1963 Chevrolet Impala Coupe is a prime example of why the early 60s Impalas remain some of the most admired full-size Chevrolets ever built. Striking from every angle, this hardtop began life as a factory Code 47 Impala without the Super Sport package, but today it carries the full SS look, sleek, sharp, and unmistakably iconic. The current owner completed an extensive, documented restoration in 2023, resulting in a car that blends classic presence with tasteful performance upgrades. The exterior is nothing short of stunning. Professionally refinished in glossy tuxedo black, the paintwork is virtually flawless and highlights the clean body lines that define the 63 design. SS-style trim, including Super Sport badging and powder-coated gray panels inside the signature triple taillights, adds an authentic and aggressive touch. A color-matched powder-coated grille completes the menacing front profile, while staggered US Mags chrome wheels, 17-inch front, 18 rear, wrapped in nearly new Toyo performance tires give the car a confident modern stance without straying from its classic character. Inside, the Impala delivers a time capsule atmosphere with premium materials and a factory-inspired layout. Fresh leather bucket seats, a restored center console, SS trim, and vintage crank-style vent windows all speak to the period-correct execution. New loop carpeting and beautifully finished door panels complete the look. Comfort and convenience are elevated with CVF/vintage air conditioning, tinted power windows, and a full set of custom analog gauges set into a stunning dashboard. For entertainment, the original Delco radio has been upgraded to a powerful AM/FM/Bluetooth sound system that blends modern functionality with classic style. Under the hood, the immaculate engine bay houses a rebuilt 327 Ci small block V8, one of Chevrolet's most admired engines. The owner believes it to be the original block, though not confirmed. The engine has been enhanced with an Edelbrock Performer intake, Phytec throttle body fuel injection, a mild performance cam, and polished ram's horn manifolds feeding a new free-flowing exhaust. Cooling is handled by an aluminum radiator with an electric fan and serpentine belt setup, ensuring reliable performance for cruising or show duty. Power is delivered through a rebuilt GM 700 R4 automatic transmission with a 2100 stall converter to a street-friendly rear differential. The spotless chassis benefits from substantial suspension upgrades, including power steering, refreshed components, and a multi-link rear setup with coil springs and a panhard bar. Stopping power comes from a four-wheel power disc brake system with vented rotors and a dual master cylinder for modern, confident braking. Overall, this 1963 Chevrolet Impala Coupe is a masterfully restored classic that blends period-correct aesthetics with smart performance enhancements. With its show-quality exterior, luxurious cabin, and strong mechanicals, it stands as a high-quality example that truly must be seen to be appreciated. A standout piece for any collector or enthusiast seeking a stylish and refined early 60s full-size Chevy.
Number 14.
1967 Mercury Cougar XR 7 Hardtop 390. Price: $23,250. Location: California. Available for sale is a 1967 Mercury Cougar XR 7 Hardtop 390, Originally commissioned as a Hertz rental in California before being acquired by a single family in 1968. It remained with them until 2001, when it was placed into storage, and was later purchased by the current seller in 2017. Finished in Caspian blue with a white vinyl roof, this classic XR7 is powered by a 390Ci V8 paired with a 3-speed automatic transmission. Exterior details include concealed headlights, sequential rear turn signals, and XR7 badging on the C-pillars. The chrome 14 steel wheels wear BF Goodrich radial T/A tires, with stopping power provided by power-assisted front disc brakes and rear drums. Recent updates include new front brake pads and an aluminum radiator fitted in 2021. Inside, the cabin is trimmed in blue leather and vinyl with wood grain dash accents, front bucket seats, a rear bench, an AM radio, and an analog clock. While the air conditioning is non-functional and the heater core is bypassed, the interior retains much of its period charm despite visible wear, including tears on the driver's seat upholstery. The 390Ci V8, factory rated at 320 horsepower, benefits from a newly installed Holley 4-barrel carburetor and the upgraded aluminum radiator. Power is routed to the rear wheels through a 3-speed automatic transmission. This Cougar XR7 comes with a deluxe Marti report, historical registration certificates, service records, the original owner's manual, and a clean California title. A well-documented example of Mercury's refined muscle car, ready for weekend cruising or classic car events.
Number 15.
1954 Lincoln Cosmopolitan Hardtop Sport Coupe. Price, $12,000. Located in the United States. This 1954 Lincoln Cosmopolitan Sport Coupe is a restored example of Lincoln's upscale, early 1950s hardtop design. The car was restored in the 1990s by a long-term owner who kept it for 35 years, and it remained in storage for roughly 7 years before being acquired by the seller. Power comes from a replacement 317Ci Y-block V8 paired with a 4-speed Hydra-Matic automatic transmission, and the car features a blue and white exterior over two-tone blue upholstery. It has also been converted to a 12-volt electrical system for improved reliability. Recent service includes a master cylinder replacement, fuel system flush, and carburetor rebuild. It is offered at no reserve with a Lincoln repair manual, parts catalogs, vintage magazines, 1995 and 1999 invoices, and a clean Texas title. This Cosmopolitan is one of just 2,994 hardtop sport coupes, body style 60C, produced for 1954. The exterior was repainted following body repairs completed in March 1995. The seller notes a slight color variation in one repaired section of the blue paint along with minor bubbling in several small areas, though the car still presents well with period-correct styling. Body-colored 15 steel wheels wear chrome covers and Coker Classic white wall tires for an authentic 1950s look. Stopping power is provided by power-assisted brakes that were included in the electrical conversion. The master cylinder was recently replaced to further improve braking performance. Inside, the cabin features front and rear bench seats trimmed in two-tone blue upholstery, along with power-adjustable settings for the front bench and power windows, premium features for its time. Due to the 12-volt conversion, the original radio no longer functions, and the underseat secondary heater is also inoperable. The mechanical odometer shows 86k miles, with around 300 miles added by the current owner, though the seller notes the odometer is inaccurate and true mileage is unknown. Under the hood, the replacement 317Ci Y-block V8, installed in March 1995 per included documentation, has received recent attention including a fuel system flush and carburetor rebuild. The seller notes the engine currently runs rich. Power is delivered to the rear wheels through a 4-speed Hydra-Matic automatic transmission, offering smooth period-correct cruising. A well-presented mid-century Lincoln with documented history, fresh mechanical service, and classic hardtop styling, this Cosmopolitan Sport Coupe is a rare opportunity at an approachable price point, now offered at no reserve.
Number 16.
1956 Pontiac Star Chief Custom Safari Wagon. Price, $28,900. Location, Vermont. This is a 1956 Pontiac Star Chief Custom Safari. It's powered by a 316Ci Stratostreak V8 paired with a Stratoflight Hydra-Matic 4-speed automatic transmission. The car has been with its current owner since 2007 and comes with service records, period brochures, its original owner's manual, magazine features, and even a calendar in which the car appeared. Originally finished in sun beige and rodeo beige, the Safari has since been refinished in a clean white and blue two-tone. Its exterior highlights include the illuminated jet-style hood ornament, waterfall hood moldings, headlight eyebrows, chrome bumpers with guards, bright side spears, sliding rear quarter windows, dual backup lamps, and a drop-down tailgate with chrome ribs. And close-up photos show paint bubbles, chips, cracks, and some rust along the lower doors and rear hatch, expected signs for a nearly 70-year-old wagon. The car rides on 15-inch body-colored steel wheels with polished covers wrapped in Goodyear Silvertown radial whitewall tires from Coker. The suspension uses coil springs and vertical kingpins up front, leaf springs in the rear, and hydraulic shocks all around, while braking is handled by drums at all four corners. Inside, the cabin has been reupholstered in blue leather with white inserts, paired with matching door panels, headliner, and blue carpeting. A deluxe push-button AM radio sits above the glove box, which conceals a Pioneer CD receiver for modern functionality without disturbing the classic look. Additional features include a 6-way manually adjustable front seat, an underseat heater/defroster, a driver's mirror, glove box lamp, red hand brake warning light, a swing-out tissue dispenser, and a guide traffic light viewer mounted on the dash. The two-spoke steering wheel with a chrome horn ring fronts a dashboard finished in white with chrome accents. Instrumentation includes a sweeping 120 mph speedometer and two round dual gauges showing coolant temperature, charging, oil pressure, and fuel level. The 5-digit odometer shows 76k miles, about 2k of which were added under current ownership. True mileage is unknown. Under the hood, the 316 Ci V8 retains its Carter WDG 2-barrel carburetor. The radiator was recored in 2014, the fuel filter was replaced in 2018, and a Petronix electronic ignition module was added in 2021. Power is delivered to the rear wheels through the Hydra-Matic transmission, and the selling dealer notes that the car must be started in neutral. Overall, this Star Chief Safari blends unmistakable 1950s Pontiac styling with long-term care and tasteful updates, making it a standout example of one of Pontiac's most iconic wagons.
Number 17.
1956 Continental Mark II. Price, $21,200. Location, Lewes, Delaware. This 1956 Continental Mark II is one of roughly 2,550 examples produced for its debut model year and represents Ford Motor Company's highest expression of luxury for the era. Powered by a 368 Ci Y-block V8 paired with a 3-speed turbodrive automatic transmission, the Mark II was positioned above the Lincoln lineup and priced at nearly $10,000 when new, making it one of the most exclusive American cars of its time. Finished in black over a white and blue leather interior, this example features a limited slip differential, 15 steel wheels with turbine-style covers, power steering, a driver's side mirror, a retractable antenna, an egg crate grille, an AM radio, air conditioning with overhead vents, and a power-adjustable front bench seat. Paint correction and an oil service were completed in preparation for the sale. The car was acquired by the current owner in 2011 and is now offered at no reserve on dealer consignment in Delaware with an Oklahoma title. The exterior retains its elegant and understated Mark II styling, highlighted by a wraparound windshield, chrome bumpers, and a distinctive spare tire hump integrated into the deck lid. While the car was repainted under prior ownership, signs of age, such as small dents, cracks, crazing, and touched-up chips, are visible around the body, and corrosion is noted on portions of the chrome. The left tail light swings out to reveal the fuel filler, a signature design cue on these rare Continentals. The 15 steel wheels are fitted with BF Goodrich Silvertown whitewall tires, and the Mark II rides on its unique Y-shaped chassis with a 126 wheelbase. Power-assisted steering and power drum brakes were standard equipment, and the model utilized advanced temperature-sensitive front shocks along with other components adapted from the Lincoln lineup. Inside, the cabin features ret-rimmed white and blue leather, retaining the Mark II's aircraft-inspired control layout and premium details. Equipment includes a town and country AM radio, power windows, with the left rear window noted as inoperative, and anodized dashboard trim. A 140 mph speedometer, 5K RPM tachometer, combination gauge, and electric clock sit behind a 3-spoke steering wheel with a chrome horn ring. The 5-digit odometer shows 63k miles, around 1k of which were added by the current owner. Under the hood, the 368 Ci V8, rated at 285 horsepower and 402 lb-ft of torque when new, remains in place, though the air cleaner is missing. Power is delivered to the rear wheels through the turbodrive automatic transmission and a limited-slip rear differential. An oil change was performed in preparation for the sale. A true symbol of 1950s American prestige, this Continental Mark II offers classic styling, hand-built craftsmanship, and a level of exclusivity unmatched by most cars of its era, now available at no reserve and at a highly attractive price point.
Number 18.
1955 DeSoto Fire Dome. Price, $6,100. Location, La Crosse, Wisconsin. This 1955 DeSoto Fire Dome is a well-preserved survivor, believed to have just 30,000 original miles. Originally a Montana car, it remained with one family for decades, garage-kept and driven sparingly. The current owner acquired it in 2013 and has added 4,000 miles, including a recent 1,000-mile road trip with no issues. Power comes from a 291 CI Hemi V8 paired with a 2-speed PowerFlight automatic transmission. The paint appears original with good chrome and classic DeSoto styling. Some fading is noted on the hood and fenders from indoor sun exposure, along with minor scuffs, surface rust, and a small rust bubble. New Coker radials are mounted on the original wheels, and a full-size spare is included. Inside, the factory upholstery shows typical wear but remains clean and complete. The dash and headliner are well preserved, and most electronics, including gauges, lights, and wipers, work properly. The radio blows fuses, and the heater core is bypassed. A replacement is included. The engine runs strong with recent cooling system updates, and the car rides comfortably thanks to power steering, hydraulic brakes, and new canter shocks. The underbody shows surface corrosion but no major rust. A full brake system refresh has been performed, and fluid seepage is minor. An authentic, well-maintained classic with a strong drivetrain and charming originality, ideal for vintage cruising or preservation as is.
Number 19.
1965 Ford Falcon 2-door Futura Sedan A/FX drag car. Price, $8,000. Location, United States. This incredible 1965 Ford Falcon began life as a simple 2-door Futura sedan with an inline-six, but everything changed after the seller acquired it in 2010. Over the next decade, it was transformed into a purpose-built A/FX drag machine, completed around 2020 and appropriately nicknamed Southern Comfort. Today, it packs a ferocious 431 CI V8 based on a Robert Pond Motorsport block, topped with trick flow heads and a Hilborn 8-stack mechanical fuel injection system, a setup reportedly producing 610 horsepower. Power is delivered through a G-Force built 4-speed manual transmission and a 5.13 rear end with an aluminum center section. Built in true mid-60s altered wheelbase fashion, both axles were pushed forward, 10 inches at the rear and 7 inches up front, giving the Falcon its unmistakable A/FX stance. A drop axle with leaf springs handles the front, while the rear features coil springs, ladder bars, wheelie bars, and a tubbed setup accommodating 9-inch Mickey Thompson slicks. The build also includes subframe connectors, 4-wheel disc brakes, aluminum slotted wheels, polycarbonate windows, and lightweight fiberglass bumpers and hood. Finished in white with metallic blue upper panels and hand-painted lettering, Southern Comfort perfectly captures the spirit of 1960s drag racing. Sponsor-style decals complete the vintage competition look. Inside, the cabin is fully stripped for racing duty and fitted with a roll cage, bucket seat, harness, and a purposeful cockpit layout. Attached sits behind the 3-spoke wheel, with auxiliary gauges mounted below the dash for vital readings. Under the hood, the 431 CI V8 features an Eagle crankshaft, Jibtech pistons, trick flow heads, custom headers, and that iconic Hilborn injection system, all contributing to its impressive dyno-verified power. An aluminum drive shaft sends power to the aggressive 5.13 gears, making this Falcon a true launch monster. A proven performer, the car and its seller captured the 2025 Southeast Gassers Association A/FX Championship, solidifying the build's pedigree and capability. Offered on a bill of sale, this 1965 Ford Falcon A/FX drag car is a chance to own a championship-winning altered wheelbase hot rod with pure classic drag racing soul.
Number 20.
1964 Volkswagen Type 2 panel van. Price, $30,250. Located in the United States. This 1964 Volkswagen Type 2 panel van underwent a thorough transformation after being purchased in 2020 as a non-running project, missing its engine, transaxle, and brakes. The seller carried out a comprehensive refurbishment that included installing a rebuilt 1,641 cubic centimeters air-cooled flat 4, a 4-speed manual transaxle with gear reduction boxes, upgraded front disc brakes, refreshed suspension, rust repairs, and a complete repaint in mouse gray and pearl white. The van now presents as a restored and fully functional classic, offered with refurbishment records and a clean Oregon title. The body was fully disassembled during the refurbishment, with new floors welded in and extensive rust repair completed before the two-tone finish was applied. The exterior is enhanced by deluxe beltline trim, safari-style windshields, safari-style cargo windows, dual mirrors, and a sleek low-profile roof rack. The 14 steel wheels wear VW-stamped chrome hubcaps and Venezia Classic tires with Atlas Portawal inserts. Updated KYB XLG shocks and the combination of front disc and rear drum brakes provide a more confident driving experience. Inside, the cabin features a refurbished split-bench seat trimmed in TMI mesh platinum vinyl. Additional touches include a shifter extension, chrome grab handle, parcel shelf, lap belts, and extensive Killmat sound deadening applied throughout the interior panels. A backup camera, displayed via a removable tablet mounted to the windshield, adds modern functionality without disrupting the vintage look. The rear section is outfitted for light camping or weekend outings, accessible through dual swing-out side doors. It features a fold-flat rear bench, custom cabinetry with a built-in sink, a Coleman convertible cooler, and a fold-out table, creating a versatile and comfortable space for travel or leisure. A rebuilt speedometer shows 3,600 miles since refurbishment, though actual mileage is unknown. The 1,641 cubic centimeters flat 4 benefits from dual Weber 40 IDF carburetors, an electric fuel pump, 009 style distributor, Bosch Blue Coil, EMPI breather system, an emerged header exhaust with heater boxes and a quiet pack muffler. The engine uses a modern 12-volt system with a Wolfsburg West wiring harness, and like many air-cooled engines, it exhibits some oil leakage. Power is delivered to the rear wheels through a rebuilt 4-speed manual transaxle with gear reduction boxes sourced from Strictly Foreign in 2021. The underside has been coated with protective undercoating to preserve longevity.